Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Pat from Pat's Chats. It's another Friday night, so if you know, then you know. Okay, I'm going to start with a public service announcement that says I am sorry if you're using any of my videos and any of my rants to pick your winners in the NFL playoffs. I suck. Apparently, I don't know shit about football. Because I got a broken watch. It's right twice a day, and it's got a better winning percentage than my picks right now. I think the only pick I got right last week was Kansas City, and they went to overtime. So, first of all, I'm sorry, but it's exciting, isn't it? That may have been the single greatest weekend in football that I've ever seen in my entire life. That divisional weekend of games actually set a record. Previously, the divisional weekend's lowest point margin of difference was 18. Last week they made it 15. Every game was exciting. Every game went to the wire. 3 games, last second field goals, and the other game went to overtime. It was insane. It was amazing. But that's old news. Moving on to the AFC Championship, NFC Championship weekend. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. In the AFC, we have the Cincinnati Bengals going into Arrowhead Stadium to take on the Can they still call it Arrowhead Stadium? Well, they're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. This seems like culturally inappropriate. No worse than the Braves winning the World Series. And yet I'm the asshole. Just saying. Anyway, Cincinnati Bengals, quarterbacked by Mr. Swag, Mr. Confidence, Joe Burrow. Like, this dude's ego comes off the plane in a dump truck. He believes in himself, and it's contagious amongst the rest of his team. And they're playing great football. They really are. They hang in big games. I can't tell you a single defensive player for the Cincinnati Bengals. To be honest, I can't tell you any more than Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, because that's a dynamic duo that we're going to see for years, provided they don't screw it up and trade one of them. That's all I know. All I know is he believes, and that makes the rest of the team believe. And I think it was January 5th or January 2nd, they actually did beat the Chiefs by 3 or something like that. So there is a playbook or a blueprint that maybe they could follow and pull this off and beat the Chiefs. But on the other side of the ball is Patrick Mahomes, who's also Captain Confident. Fun fact about Patrick Mahomes, I didn't know this, but I was watching, got educated. They were studying his heart rate last week, and his heart rate, Patrick Mahomes' heart rate, was lower on the field while trying to make these last second drives and overtime drives than it was when he was on the sideline and had no control of the game. That dude is cool. And I don't just mean because of the snow. That dude's cool. And like I said, I've picked the Chiefs to win it all because they're healthy, they're efficient, and they're scary. I know we're all talking about the 13 seconds to get into field goal range, and that was great. La-di-da-di-da. We're ignoring the fact that, like, a minute previously, they had marched the entire way down the field. Most of that was on the back of the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, who threw up the deuce, even behind, but that dude is fast. And I'm just saying, they can score a whole bunch of ways, and it's crazy. I'm still taking the Chiefs because I picked them early on, but let's hope for another good game. Then we go over to the NFC Championship, where the Niners went into the frozen tundra of Green Bay and were victorious. They stole a game. They straight stole a game. It was a special win. Why was it a special win? That's a play on words, because it was special teams. Blocked a field goal before the half, blocked a punt, returned it for a touchdown. It was crazy. It was crazy. That defense, that's all team football. It was glorious to watch, especially for me because I'm a Niners fan. And now they can take off the toques and they get rewarded by going to face the LA Rams. Now the LA Rams are pretty much a Pro Bowl team. I'm not kidding. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, Cooper Kupp, Golden Cup, Fast Cup. I don't know. That guy's awesome. Odell Beckham Jr. Like, it just doesn't stop. That team is crazy talented. But anything I've learned is every week I say I love my Niners, but I don't think they can do it. And somehow their defense finds a way to put them in games. So I still think the Rams are probably going to win, but I'm hoping, bang bang Niner game, I'm hoping Jimmy G can make something happen. And talking about Jimmy G, let's talk really quick. If you're into the analyst stuff, who as a quarterback needs these wins most? Who needs to get to the Super Bowl? Maybe who needs to win the Super Bowl? In the AFC, you got Joe Burrow, Captain Swag, love that guy. He doesn't need it. They're already overachieving, and people know who he is, and he's going to be a household name for a long time to come. Patrick Mahomes, living legend. Magic Mahomes, Mahome boy, whatever you want to call him. He's killing. So whatever. But on the other side, we got Matthew Stafford for the Rams, who's a career underachiever, mostly due to environment and playing so many years with the Detroit Lions. And then Jimmy G, who has been publicly ridiculed, publicly slammed for trying to give the game away. For the record, nobody tries to give the game away. There's a lot easier ways to give a game away. So that's just nonsense, but that's personal fan talking. But he does struggle. He doesn't have the stats that the rest of them do. And if he's going to get another extension on his contract, maybe he needs this win. All of it's very exciting. There is other things happening in sports that I do want to talk to you about, but these football playoffs have been amazing. I got the Chiefs in the AFC. I got the Rams in the NFC. AFC, NFC, whatever I said. And it's going to be a great weekend of football again. Let's hope. And I'll see you next week.